And this is the news Pacers fans has been waiting for.
Paul George apparently traded. The question is, where is he going? And what do the Pacers get for him?
Our Anthony Calhoun joins us with the latest big news.
Just happened just moments ago regarding the future of Paul George. We talked about this at 6 o'clock. We knew he would not be here playing for the Indiana Pacers this coming fall, and that is definitely the case coming up here. He's not going to be here in Indiana. Good evening to you. Nearly, 2 weeks after Paul George's agent informed the Pacers he intended to leave Indiana next summer. Well, ESPN is reporting tonight that George is on the move to, get this, Oklahoma City. Yeah, according to ESPN, just moments ago, the Pacers have agreed to trade George to the Thunder for Victor Oladipo and Domantas Sabonis. Now, this is a gamble for Oklahoma City because, as you know, George will become a free agent next summer and appears focused on heading to the Los Angeles Lakers. As for the return, though, for the Pacers, Oladipo returns to Indiana after wrapping up his tremendous career at IU in the spring of 2013. He averaged just under 16 points a game last season in Oklahoma City.
Well, stop me if this story sounds familiar. Another Pacers star leaving the team. Yeah, Victor Oladipo is heading down south.
That way.
It was about 4:30 when social media started lighting up. A blockbuster NBA trade involving one of its biggest superstars, James Harden. Then news of more teams and more players being involved, including the Pacers, and who we've come to know and love, Victor Oladipo. He'll go to the Rockets. In return, we get Caris LeVert, a guard from the Nets, and a draft pick.
I think that the first thing everybody thought and felt at the trade was sadness.
Tony East covers the team and hosts the podcast Locked On Pacers. He says while losing a star is tough, this isn't surprising.
No one knew it. He would be on the team long term. There had been tons of reports and rumors about him potentially being on the move, him maybe wanting to be on different teams other than Indiana.
For fans, the story brings back memories of Paul George, the star who was traded in 2017. But East says this one is not a bad move for the Pacers.
Caris LeVert definitely is talented. He's averaging north of 18 points a game this year. Maybe he can do the same thing. He's about the same age as Oladipo was when he came to Indiana. We all saw Oladipo transform his body and take off. Maybe LeVert can do the same.
They acquired Caris LeVert yesterday for Ricky Rubio's expiring contract and some picks. You can see the full trade here on the screen. But in to give us some more details on that trade, Woj is back with us. So, Woj, what does this trade from the Cavs signal to the league?
That just makes no fucking sense. I mean, it's just bullshit. Fuck. Oh, my.
There is no way. They did this again? Stop. Just stop. Can somebody get this right? Please. Yeah. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Young, and we are back. I haven't said that in forever, man. You know what I'm saying? We back at it with another rebuild video. This time we are doing the Pacers. And as you can tell from the intro, we got a lot of fucking work to do when it comes to these Indiana Pacers. Get my words out. First and foremost, I just want to say, man, I got some time to crank out some videos. Unfortunately, your boy got the COVID. Your boy got COVID this weekend. So, yeah, I'm stuck at home for the next couple of days. So I figured, why not, make a couple of videos. So I figured I'm gonna do that, and what better way to make a couple of videos is make a rebuild for the Indiana Pacers. It's not gonna be a one video rebuild. It's gonna be a series, kind of like the Sacramento Kings rebuild that I did, kind of like the Oklahoma City Thunder rebuild. Even though I didn't really finish that Kings rebuild because I just got bored, we're gonna try to finish this one, man. So, you know what I'm saying? We just gonna get into it, and hopefully the goal when it comes to these teams and it comes to these rebuilds, man, I'm trying to get a championship. So we're gonna load up this draft class. As you guys know, the 2020, I want to say 2. Yeah, that's 2022. 2022 draft class is really stacked up, man. It's really stacked up. You know, it's a lot of good prospects that's coming out of this draft class. So, as you guys know, like any rebuild, I got to go through the roster. So, you know, they traded, got Tyrese Halliburton. He's the cornerstone. Malcolm Brogdon is still on the team. He has a 4-year deal. He's 28. You know, Bubble TJ is still on the team as well. He's in his last year. They also got Miles Turner. Buddy Hield came over in the trade. Ricky Rubio. Jalen Smith came over in the Suns trade, which I really want to keep him. Isaiah Jackson and Chris Duarte is who they drafted this year, who actually had a great rookie year. TJ Mcconnell is still on the team. Lance Stevenson came back. Shout out to Lance, man. Lance fought his way back into the league, man. He was a great addition this year for the Pacers. Goga was drafted in the year that Zion was drafted. O'Shea Brissett, my dog. If anybody didn't know, I'm a Syracuse fan. So O'Shea was one of my dogs, man, in Syracuse. But O'Shea is doing amazingly well with the Pacers. Dwayne Washington and a whole bunch of dudes that don't really matter. So let's kind of go over here to the Untouchables, man. So first and foremost, I gotta keep Tyrese Halliburton. I also want to keep Miles Turner. You know, we got to keep that core together. Chris Duarte has to stay. Now, is he a small forward? Nah, not necessarily. Chris Duarte might be our starting shooting guard, so I want to keep him. Same thing with your boy Jalen Smith. Now, Jalen Smith is 21, but Isaiah Jackson is 19. And the only difference between the two of them is Jalen Smith is a little bit heavier. So I want to keep Jalen Smith. Jalen Smith also can step out to the three-point line, so I'm definitely going to make sure I keep him. He'll be a great addition to that front court off the bench. What is up with me today, bro? I can't get my words out. Shit. And then last but not least, O'Shea Brissett has to stay. Now, as far as the trading block, I want to get younger, so we're gonna have to get Malcolm Brogdon up out of there. TJ Warren is on the last year of his contract. I don't really think we're gonna, re-sign him because he's 28. Like I said, I want to get younger. So TJ Warren we're gonna be looking for some moves around TJ Warren. Same thing with Ricky Rubio. All these old guys are really on their last leg. So if I can get a trade for them, then that'll be good. And then the last two people that I want to really get rid of, TJ Mcconnell is on a long-term contract, 3 years, $24 million. I really think that he could potentially stay, but if I can find anything for him, I don't really know. TJ McConnell always leads the league in steals. I want to have some defense off of the bench, but at the same time, TJ McConnell is 6'1". Also, Lance Stevenson is on the team as well. He's 31, but he's a 77 overall. I kind of want to keep some vets on the team, and he might make a great six-man, so I'm going to keep him as well on the team. Now, the last couple of people that I probably might want to get rid of, like I said, is TJ McConnell. And then the other person that I probably might get rid of, depending on what's available, is Buddy Hield. Now, Buddy Hield is a little bit different, right? Buddy Hield has a big contract, but the only thing that Buddy Hield really offers me is shooting. I feel like I can go into free agency and get me not a better shooter, but a same caliber shooter that's younger in the draft. So I'm probably going to try to move one of these guys for some draft picks. That's basically what I want to do. Now, we got to go to the scouting, man. I got to tell y'all about the scouting first. Who am I targeting? Who do I really want to get? Now, as you guys know, we don't really have a starting power forward. So, the obvious choice is Jabari Smith. In this draft class, really, the top 3 players or the top 4 players for real, are big men. Now, you got Paolo Banchero, who's a center. He's really a power forward for real, the way he plays. Chet Holmgren, He's like basically if KD plays center on the lowest of keys. I'm joking, y'all. I'm joking. Please don't take me serious. And then Jabari Smith, who is arguably, in my opinion, the #1 overall pick out of Auburn. He had a breakout year this year. Power forward. He can shoot the ball. He can play defense. He's athletic. He can switch. He's the ideal power forward that I want to have next to Miles Turner. So if we can get him, then that'll be great. Now, as far as some substitutions that we could potentially get if we don't get Jabari, I'm looking at Jalen Duran out of Memphis. He had a great year with Memphis. He's 6'11", kind of can do almost the same as Jalen, but I would say he's not the shooter that Jalen is. Jalen can stretch the floor. He's the prototypical power forward. So I really am kind of stuck on Jalen. But like I said, if we can't get Jalen, I'm going after Keegan Murray. I think Keegan Murray would be great. Having him at the 3. I also want to go after Wendell Moore Jr. I think Wendell Moore Jr. was really good for Duke. He gives me like the Jimmy Butler vibe. This year I didn't really keep up with college basketball. Oh, my phone. Who was texting me? I didn't really keep up with college basketball like I should this year, so it's only so many people that I really know about that I really want to, I guess, kind of go into. Now, another thing that we could potentially do is we could go after Jaden Ivey. Whoever did this face scan of Jaden Ivey, they did a really good job. Jaden Ivey is really a point guard, small. I don't want to say point guard, small forward, but he's like a point guard, shooting guard. We could potentially have him next to Tyrese and then just move Chris Duarte to the bench. So that could potentially happen. As far as point guards is concerned, I really don't need a point guard. I'm really looking for either a 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. So those are the people that I'm really looking for. All right, so one thing that I always do if you're new to my channel and new to my rebuilds, I always sim the first year, because more than likely the year is either halfway over or it's almost over. And right now in real life, it is May 4th. We're in the second round of the playoffs. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sim. The first video is always gonna be the long video, because we're gonna sim, go through everything. You're gonna look at who, get the awards, whatever. But I want to look at our draft position. If we could potentially get another trade to get another draft pick, then I'll go after that. Like I said, when it comes to those 2 people that I got on my trading block with Ricky Rubio, TJ Warren, they're on 1-year deals. So I'm going to look, matter of fact, let's do it right now. I'm going to look at some trades for them right now. Because they're on 1-year deals, I know it's going to be harder to kind of get rid of them at the end of the year, simply because their contracts is going to be up. So let's see what we can get for them really quick. So none of these trades really seem realistic, so I want to keep it as realistic as possible. Maybe we go and look at something on the back end, but I want to sim all the way until the trade deadline. So let's find the trade deadline really quick. I think this is the trade deadline. All right, bet. So we're gonna sim all the way to the trade deadline, and let's see what ends up happening. All right, so we get the first trade. The Spurs are still hell bent on trading Keldon Johnson. This trade, like I said, this trade is not realistic, so I'm not about to do this trade at all. Now this trade, hold on now. Now Chris Boucher might be a good little move, but he's 28. But Chris Boucher is like tough. I'm not gonna do this trade. Oh, I gotta do my targeted players. So as y'all know, if you ever did any my leagues, the scouts can kind of go in and see what their overalls are, what kind of badges they have, whatever. So we're gonna go with the people that I already said that I potentially might want. So Paolo is up there. Jabari Smith definitely is up there. Keegan Murray was another person that I wanted to utilize too, because he's 6'8". I'm not gonna say that. I was about to be like, he long. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that. All right, and then also to Jaden Ivey, potentially we can go after him, and then Wendell Moore. I think that's everybody. Oh no, I got 2 left. I got two left. Jalen Duran. Yes, somebody that I want to use. I was about to say hit. Jesus, what is going on with me today? My God. And then I don't really know who else I want to get. All right, so the mock draft has us slotted at the 9th pick, which is not really good. They have the Thunder going number 1, the Pistons number 2, and the Wizards number 3. We gotta lose some games, and we gotta do it now. So I think I'm gonna push the needle and just get rid of Malcolm Brogdon right now. I was gonna wait until not the trade deadline, but I was gonna wait until the draft to get rid of him. But I feel like we're winning too many games. Like, we gotta make some trades. So let's try to get them up out of here. Oh, now. Okay, so this is probably a good trade. We can get that first round draft pick for TJ Warren. And then Devontae, I'm not going to say his last name because that's wild as hell. But I think we can make this trade. They give us a first round pick for TJ Warren. And then we kind of let this guy just walk in free agency once his contract is over. So I'm going to make this trade. We're going to get TJ Warren up out of here. And then let's see what else we can get. So we got another draft pick, which is going to help us out. Let's see if we can help out the Denver Nuggets. We're not getting rid of Lance Stevenson. That's dead. Isaiah Jackson could potentially go, but I mean, Campazzo. I was about to say Cam Laszlo. Lord Jesus Christ. Oh my goodness. I really don't see anything else. But let's see if we can get a trade for Malcolm Brogdon, because Malcolm Brogdon is now an 84 overall. So he's going up in overall, meaning he's getting better. Hold on, y'all. Now we could do a salary dump, and I think that's what we're gonna have to do. We're just gonna do a salary dump, and just bank on the fact that we got your boy Malcolm Brogdon. So I'm gonna do a salary dump trade. We're just gonna dump their salaries onto the Oklahoma City Thunder. We're not giving away any picks, but I'm gonna just do this trade, just a salary dump. I'm gonna just bank on the fact that Malcolm Brogdon can get us a draft pick when the draft comes around. So we're gonna make this trade, and then we're gonna simulate all the way to the end of the draft. Hopefully this will allow us to lose a little bit more games. So let's sim all the way to the end of the season. All right, let's speed through this real quick, because I know this is about to be a lot, and I want to get to the draft. So yeah, Luka, come on now. In the sim, come on now. Luka, 38, 10, and 7. Jesus Christ. Cade Cunningham gets Rookie of the Year. Okay, Ben Simmons, surprisingly enough, gets 6th Man of the Year. Averaging 16, 7, and 8. He actually shot the 3-pointer, and he shot 22%. Okay, shout out to you, man. You know what I'm saying? Giannis got DPOY. Tyrese Maxey got Most Improved, averaging almost 19 points a game. Willie Green from the Pelicans got Coach of the Year. Wow, he got them to 57 and 25. That's crazy. Okay, cool. We're gonna simulate through the playoffs. I don't really care who wins. Oh, we actually made the playoffs? Hold up. We made the playoffs? Oh, we made the play-in. Oh, okay. We made the play-in. Boy, I got scared for a second. I was like, no, we can't make the playoffs. Oh, wow. The Bulls made it to the finals along with the Pelicans, and the Pelicans swept the Bulls. All right, we're going to slide through this real quick. I don't really care about who. Oh, my God. What the hell? Whoa, time out. LeBron retired? What? Oh, hell no. Override. LeBron is not retiring. Dwight retired? No. What is 2K on, Trevor? Iggy retires? I don't really know about Iggy if he retires in real life. Trevor Ariza, he needs to retire. Paul Millsap, your bum ass need to retire. Rudy Gay, JJ Redick already retired in real life. George Hill, yeah, he don't need to retire because he's capable. Eric Gordon, fuck no, boy, you stop. Wesley Matthews is still playing. No, he doesn't need to retire. Marc Gasol decided he wanted to retire in real life. PJ Tucker is not retiring. Come on now. Yeah. What? I didn't mean to yell like that. And Udonis, come on, UD, you're gonna stay in the league, bro. Come on, they're gonna throw you a vet minimum. You're not retiring. Iggy, I'm kind of on the fence with Iggy, but if he's still with the Warriors, he's not retiring. Yo, my fault, y'all. That was fucking crazy. LeBron retires at year 18. Stop. We're gonna see where we land as far as the draft lottery. We're gonna see where we land in the draft lottery. Now, looking at this. Look at this, y'all. So, our Pacers pick with Cleveland. I think it goes back to Cleveland. I think it is lottery protected, and if it is, then it's not looking too good, y'all. It's not looking too good. The Cavs kept their pick, so they get the 7th pick. I think what we're going to do is we're going to package both picks and Malcolm Brogdon to move up in the draft. We got to at least get in the top 4. We got to at least get in the top 4. As far as our coaches is concerned and all this, I'm leaving this alone. All right, we're here. We're at the NBA draft. Let's see what we can get for Malcolm Brogdon, right? We're going the 10th and the 12th pick. Let's see who we can get. Patrick Williams. That would be nice. That would be... Whoa! Donovan Mitchell for all our picks and Malcolm Brogdon. Wendell Carter would be nice. But I want Jabari. I want Jabari. All right, let's see. Let's see what's going on around the league really quick. Let's see. So the Pistons got the 6th pick. I don't think he's going to last that long. I think he's going to be at the 4th pick spot. The Rock is not budging. They're not budging. Let's see about the Thunder. They're not budging either. Oh, my God. What about the Wolves? Are they budging? They're not budging either. Nobody is budging, y'all. Nobody is budging, Lord. Oh, my goodness gracious. We're going to have to make a draft day pick. Let me see if they budging. They're not budging, Lord. All right, let's go into this NBA draft. I want to keep the positivity going, man. Maybe we could potentially, finesse and get somebody. Oh, my goodness. Lord Jesus. I don't really know what we can do. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I really don't know. But let's try to see what happens. Here we go, y'all. I got to stay positive. The Knicks are on the clock. Who they get? And they got Paolo. Sheesh. I don't really know how that works, you know what I'm saying? Because they got Mitchell, I guess they're drafting him because they feel like Mitchell's going to leave in free agency. See, and then Zach Harper just said it. That means that he might be expendable. The Magic gets Jabari Smith. All right, so let's go talk to the Magic. Let's go talk to the Magic. I need to go talk to him. I need to go talk to the Magic, man. I need to. And they're not trying to let me get Jabari. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to try to propose a trade. So let's go. Brogdon. Let's see if I can get him. Then we probably should have made that move for Wendell then. If they're not gonna let him go. He's still hurt. Can I get Wendell then? I'm gonna see what happens. Hold on. I'm gonna see what happens in this draft. If we can't get somebody that was on that list, then I'll make that move for Wendell and I'll go after Wendell. But I wanted Jabari. Chet Holmgren goes to the Timberwolves. He'd be a nice little forward next to Cat. I think that would be nice. AJ Griffin. Wow, I was not expecting that. AJ Griffin goes to the Rockets. Okay, they needed a small forward. I thought they was going to get somebody else. Wow, okay. So the Thunder goes and gets another point guard. Okay, J.D. Davison. He'd be nice next to Shea. Okay, cool. Who does the Pistons get? They get Ty Washington to play next to Cade Cunningham. Don't know how that's going to look. I don't know who this is. Jeremy Sochan, or I don't know who he is. But, whatever. Keegan Murray. Wow. He goes to the Wizards. Now, they needed a small forward, so I think that's a really good pick. Tyree Eason, I don't know who you are, but, shout out to you. Let's see who's still... Okay. So, now, I did say, we could go after Jaden Ivey. I did say this. Now, we can go after Jaden Ivey. Jalen Duren is up here. Who else was on our list? Jaden Ivey is still there. Wendell Moore is still here. So I think I'm gonna go with Jaden Ivey. I think Jaden Ivey can play well as our starting shooting guard. So we're gonna go out to Jaden Ivey. Like I said, I wanted Jabari, but whatever. So we got Jaden Ivey, man. Who else gets picked? Johnny Davis. All right, so let's pause right here. Maybe, can we still make this move? All right, can we still make this move for that boy, Wendell? I think we can still make the move for Wendell. If not, we're going to try to go after Jeremy Grant because he's on a 1-year deal. We'll have enough cap room to go back and re-sign him. But I just want to see if we can get Wendell. Oh, they want our next year's pick and our current pick. I want to get rid of Malcolm Brogdon, and this might be the trade right here. We get Chuma Okeke as well, and Chuma is great because he's a 3-and-D player. Wendell is on a bigger contract, but to have him next to Miles Turner, that front court is going to be crazy. So we're going to trade Malcolm Brogdon and the 12th pick to the Magic for Wendell Carter Jr. I like this move, though. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. I like this move. I think it'll be a good move. And let's see what else we can trade for. So, dang. He said, I ain't really feeling this. He says he's focused on giving us everything he got. Okay, cool. So it's looking like our big three is really nice. So we're going to have Tyrese at the 1, Jaden Ivey at the 2. We need a 3, and it might be Chris Duarte. I don't know. We don't have any more draft picks. So Chuma could potentially be at the 3. I don't really necessarily know what we do at the 3. Now, we can sign somebody in free agency. Like, we can get Lance Stevenson back to play the 3. So I don't really know. I'm probably going to get rid of Isaiah Jackson. I don't know. I mean, we could flip him, but I don't really know. Maybe we can get somebody in the second round. A little bit more sense. So we're going to go with Royce O'Neal. He's on a 1-year deal, and he's a year younger. Wow. So we're going to go and get Royce O'Neal. And so let's sim to the second round and see what we can get in the second round. So Caleb Love is still up here. He's 19 years old. Kofi Cockburn is still here. He's in the second round. Wow. Let's see. I think I'm going to just go with this Caleb Love pick out of North Carolina. He'll be a great little backup point guard. Let's sim to our next pick and see. If Kofi Cockburn is still there, I'm picking him up. If Kofi Cockburn is still there, I am getting him. Yep, he's there, and we're getting Kofi Cockburn. That's pretty good. I think we're done as far as free agency is concerned. We're done. So we're going to sim through this. I don't need to make no more moves. Let's look at who got better. Tyrese, who is the core of this team, he's now an 87 overall. Wow. Wendell went up to an 84. Miles Turner did not go up at all, which I am actually shocked at. Isaiah Jackson went up to an 80 overall. Jalen Smith went up to an 80 overall. Okay, cool. Chris Duarte went up to a 78, which is pretty good. O'Shea went up to a 77, just proving why I feel like I need to keep him. But at the same time, it's like Okiki can switch. He can guard in the paint and he can guard on the wing. So I don't know. For some reason, Royce O'Neal went up, which is kind of crazy, but okay, cool. We don't really care about any of this, but we're gonna advance to the next season. All right, cool. So let's look at what the roster is looking like. So we got Tyrese Halliburton with Caleb Love and Javon Carter. Javon Carter is going to get most of the backup minutes. I just want to kind of test out where Caleb Love kind of lands as far as his rotation and his minutes. So we'll kind of figure that out. And Tyrese is now an 88 overall. Jaden Ivey is going to be our starting shooting guard. So he's going to be playing next to Tyrese. I really feel like all he needs to do is just go out there and get buckets. He can play make also, so if Tyrese gets hurt, I can move him to the 1, slide Chris Duarte up there to the 2, and then we kind of work from there. Like I said, Dwayne Washington, I don't necessarily feel like we'll keep him, so I'm probably going to either release him or trade him just to get him off the books. Royce O'Neal is going to be our small forward, so apparently Lance Stevenson did not re-sign with us. Don't know why, but we're going to have to go in free agency and find us another small forward to come off the bench. Preferably a young dude, so I'm going to have to go around and look. Or we could potentially trade one of these big men that we got to get a small forward. So I think that's probably what I'm going to do. Wendell Carter Jr. is going to be our starting power forward, and I'm guessing I'm going to keep Chuma Okeke. I really could switch O'Shea over to small forward, but I just don't feel like he's mobile enough, so I might have to package him and Goga with another pick or something like that just to get a quality small forward. I want to just go after a really good small forward that can kind of play make, but at the same time be a 3-and-D player, so I don't necessarily know who that's going to be, so we'll find out. And then as far as the centers, we got Isaiah Jackson, Jalen Smith, Goga. Derek Favors got to get the hell up off my team because $10 million for what he's going to be offering is Nathan, and I don't need that. Miles Turner is going to be starting, but like I said, I'm going to be moving around, I guess, in the next episode to try to find me a small forward, and then we're going to get into our first game. But I like the way this team is looking. For the most part, the oldest person we got is 31, and that's Derek Favors. But like I said, we had to do that salary dump trade just to get them off of the books, and I didn't want to really keep them on the books. But I appreciate y'all for rocking with me thus far. Like I said, the first episode is always the longer episode because, you know, I got to add my intro. I got to add the little spice or whatever. But I really appreciate y'all holding it down and staying with me throughout this entire video. If you like this video, please make sure you like, share, subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you know my next video drop. And I'm out of this joint, man. We're going to be back. Episode 2. Make sure y'all follow up. Peace. I'm going to holler at y'all.